Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where I talk about my top stocks, talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get more frequent updates. Well, today was post earnings call of Tesla and Apple, and there wasn't much excitement. I didn't see too many hot stocks today, but there was a tech crash. So Tesla post earnings today in the portfolio. Tesla was down over 12%. AMD was down 5%. SoFi Technologies down 4%, and Nvidia, the AI juggernaut, was down 5.82% on the day. Okay, so basically we had an earnings call for Tesla and Google on yesterday, and both sort of missed. Okay, so Wall Street did not care for Elon Musk's earnings call. He talked about AI, talked about the robo-taxi, the delayed robo-taxi till October, and also he talked about the company doing AI and Optimus and the humanoid robot. Okay, so based off the numbers, for the last quarter, they did not meet their numbers. Okay, so let's go over to the news. Okay, we're on CNBC. It says Tesla shares down 12% after earnings miss for the biggest slump since 2020. It says Tesla shares dropped after Wednesday after the electric car maker reported second quarterly earnings that missed expectation. Automotive revenue declined by 7% earlier to 19.9 billion, while margins also fell. Tesla's core automotive business was under pressure, and as you can see, the frustration on Elon Musk's face. Tesla shares plummeted, as mentioned earlier. The stock closed down 12% to $215, lost in billions of dollars. Again, Elon tried to head most of this off. He did essentially try to cut the cost of the EV cars over the last year several times, but in this quarter, a lot was lost. As it says here, the company was forced to slash prices globally, offer discounts, incentive, as it was facing slowing sales and rising competition, especially in China. Okay, so that was the news. The automaking business has slowed down with higher interest rates in the country, and also globally, EV sales are down, okay, especially for the quarter. All right, so let's go over to the Robinhood. Okay, in the Robinhood portfolio, we're down as well. So in Robinhood today, we're down 5.21%. As I mentioned, Nvidia was down, and a big portion of this portfolio is Nvidia. So we had combination of two. We had Nvidia and Tesla shares down today, losing a high percentage, over 5% down. See here. So Google was down 4.95%. As I mentioned earlier, Nvidia was down, and Tesla was down. So some of the biggest tech companies, Nvidia down 5.79, and Tesla down 2 days in a row. Okay, so Tesla was not only down today, it was also down yesterday. Okay, so it basically, the Tesla shares fell sharply after the numbers. It was very disappointing of Wall Street expectations. Okay, so July 3rd, it was trading at 255 before the earnings call, and then it dropped off a cliff down to 227 right after the earnings call, and then again today, dropped off another 15%. Okay, so over 25% of value lost in 2 days. basically. Okay, and that had a lot to do with the earnings call, the current misses on revenue and cars sold, and also the future guidance. Elon mentioning that, hey, this is a tech company, not necessarily an automotive company. The shift has not been made. Elon was talking about robotaxi and Optimus humanoid robots, AI, artificial intelligence. And basically, that was outside of the realm of things that, we can't claim until we actually have numbers to, talk about the projections. But again, sometime in October, there is going to be a robotaxi investor event, and there we'll get more information about future revenue possibilities with the robotaxi and artificial intelligence. Okay, so that's the news. Tesla again, over the last couple of days, dropping over 20%. Basically between yesterday and today, 10% yesterday, another 15% today. Tesla shares down from 255 down to 215 per share. All right. So that's the news. And lastly, we'll go take a look at my other portfolio. Okay, just some stocks that were in the positive today for me was Capital One. Capital One Financial Service was up 0.34%. AT&T shares were up today 4.83%. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else was up slightly. You had Verizon Communications up 1.76, but in this portfolio, not much to talk about being up. It was pretty much AT&T and Verizon. Both are telecoms that were up. US Steel up slightly 0.35, but nothing recognizable as the Magna 7, the Magnificent 7. Okay, so now we'll talk about the losers. Again, the loss today in the portfolio was a little over 2,000, and that highly had to do with Tesla. Tesla shares down over 12%. As I mentioned, the slide after the earnings call, and leading the way was Tesla down, which dragged other NASDAQ stocks down, like Advanced Micro Device down 5.23%. Also, NVIDIA shares were down 5%. Similarly, both NVIDIA and AMD are both chip or semiconductor stocks, so they were both down. SoFi as well, even though they're not necessary technology. SoFi, a fintech, was down 4%, and Microsoft down 3.41%. Also, Amazon shares giving back 2.52%. If you watch my community tab, you saw yesterday they were up 4%, but today they were down 2%. And Apple's been on a tears much lately with the Apple artificial intelligence coming and the new iPhone being released in probably October timeframe. But again, tech taking a big downfall, as well as other tech like Palantir Technologies. So again, after Tesla and Google's earnings call dragged down the NASDAQ heavily stocks. Okay. And if you look at Tesla, Tesla has given back over the last couple of weeks thousands of dollars based off the fact that Elon delayed the robotaxi and other items such as humanoid robots that are not actually tangible goods and services that he can put on the balance sheet. So a lot of this earnings call, Elon talked about the future and not currently the automobile business. So if you believe this is an automobile business, then you can understand the stock dropping 12% because due to deliveries and margins and things related to the vehicle, you should see the stock pull back. But if you believe in the future, the robotaxi, the Optimus robot, and those services related, also energy business, then you can see the stock being worth 10 times the current value at $2.15 per share. Okay, so that was my video for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you on the next video.